Here's something to think about. Is colorism black people's self-hatred or a result of white people's racism? Here's the problem. Colorism and oppression has been affecting people in the black community, and this issue has been overlooked for some time now. Colorism, a direct result of systematic racism, is a pernicious issue in the black community that destroys black women's self-esteem, impacts career opportunities, and causes self-hatred.
The dignity of each individual. LGBTQ rights. Ian Crawford. My name is Ian Crawford. I am presenting for my English 4 class, Miss Santana. The problem is many LGBTQ Americans face discrimination and hate on a daily basis in a country where everyone is supposed to be equal.
Hi, my name is Justin Ala, and I'll be presenting my senior project on environmental racism. Environmental racism is an underestimated problem in the community that lawmakers need to address as has resulted in numerous people losing their homes. Taser, what is the
gun violence in the area near you? Tyriana Jackson. Gun violence is the number one problem facing Philadelphia's neighborhood and community because gun violence rates are currently at an all-time high, and it has a direct life-threatening impact on young children and adults.
Good morning, my name is Walter, and I'm from the Santana English 4 class, and today I'm here to present my senior project about immigrants. My thesis statement is that immigration is an asset to the United States because immigrants do the work that some citizens do not want to do, pay taxes and provide cultural diversity.
Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, ladies and gentlemen, to whoever and whenever you are watching this. Hello, my name is Amir Ali, and I'm in Miss Santana's 4th period English class. I did my senior project on lupus. Now, I chose this topic because I myself am suffering from it. My hook was, not all scars are visible, not all wounds heal. In most cases, you cannot see the pain that a person feels. Lupus is invisible to the eye of everyone except the person who has it. Now, some of my questions that I researched was, how can lupus affect me long term? How does lupus affect family members? What is the impact of lupus on the black community? Are lupus treatments covered by health insurance
Good
companies?
morning, my name is Charles Deaton. I'm in English 4, presenting for Miss Santana. I will be presenting my senior project on the internet's effects on the human brain and body. What happens when the brain gets too much technology? What happens when people have bad posture while using technology? Can people get addicted to the internet? What happens when people get addicted to technology?
Hi everybody, my name is Deja McKnight. My presentation is called Justice for Human Trafficking. Here's my thesis statement. In order to lower the statistics and end the horrors of human trafficking among young people, communities, and lawmakers around the world must unite and create awareness.
Homelessness by Graciela Feliz. Homeless is a very common problem nowadays, which has been a very big issue for many, many years. Every time you drive by homeless people, put yourself in their shoes and think to yourself, how would you like it if someone drives by you and does not stop to help you? How would that make you feel? What is the problem? The problem is homelessness in Philadelphia. Because of homelessness, people are usually forced to live on the streets and thereby exposing themselves to other concerns that may harm them further in life.
Air pollution and damages that it causes. Cars release a really bad gas, which can destroy our lungs very fast. It makes us cough and get really sick. This can become serious pretty quick. Actually causes our climate to change by affecting the ozone. I know it sounds strange. Sulfur dioxide is another problem you see. It causes acid rain. Air pollution affects our planet due to the damages caused by people throughout the years. Air pollution led to the depletion of the ozone layer, causing illness and death of both animals and people, and then burning out fossil fuels destroys the air. Illness and death of both animals and people. Air pollution is linked to high rates of cancer, heart disease, strokes, and respiratory diseases such as asthma. In 2016, air pollution caused an estimated 4.2.
My name is Jamar Washington, and this is the importance of representation in media. My project is giving commentary on the underlying issue in American media, the lack of diversity and representation in other cultures outside of the white American. In conclusion, American media needs to learn to appreciate Americans. Black Americans, Asian Americans, American Indians. These people.
Hi, I'm Layla Browner, and I'm presenting on why climate change is important. Climate change is like a train. Once that train gains momentum, it is tough to stop. Some counter arguments from people who don't believe in the climate crisis.
Mackay Church. And the title of my senior project presentation is A Crisis in My Community. One afternoon, a boy is walking down the street and he sees a man get murdered. He feels like he can't talk to anyone about it and and that can cause traumatic damage to a young person's brain. Thesis statement. In order to properly identify and address PTSD in the African American communities, schools must adopt educational resources and programming to treat young people.
What is inequality and poverty? Inequality and poverty are two different things, but they can and cannot be similar in certain ways. Poverty is the state of being poor. Inequality is the state of not being equal.
Hello, I am Samir Durham. My senior project is on gun violence. Imagine every time you step outside you have this constant fear that you'll get shot or a relative of yours will. How would you feel? Gun violence is the main problem.
My name is Sheree Wright, and I will be presenting my presentation called Peace Through Music. Okay, so, could you bear with the idea of someone you love being treated poorly and unfairly by being hurt mentally or physically because of the color of their skin? Something that is out of their control. Racism is the overall problem and has been a problem for generations.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Summer Reed, and my senior project is on systemic racism. Here we have only a couple of victims who were killed, murdered at the hands of people who were supposed to protect us. George Floyd, Eric Garner.
The United States is home to 5% of the world's population, but 25% of the world's prisoners. Think about that, Barack Obama. The United States has made little to no progress in decreasing or ending mass incarceration. Despite its large decline in crime rate, past presidents, political officials, judges, and more have all played a huge...
Hello, my name is Tori Lofton, and I did my senior project on the maternal health of Black women. Some important research questions that I had in the beginning was, why are Black women 3 times more likely to face complications during childbirth? Why are those complications able to...
I would like to thank everyone who stayed and listened to my presentation and listened to our history, our fight, and just our attempt to change the future as a race, as a community who has been subject to just discrimination since forever. Movies have discriminated against us, like The Birth of a Nation, who has just made Black men, Black people out to be animals, Black men out to be...
Thank you for your time, and I hope you enjoy and work to help with the problem.
And I would like to dedicate this slide to thank you guys for giving me a bit of your time to present this project to you. Thanks to Miss Santana for that great help she gave me and my classmates. And I want to thanks to the judges for criticizing my work. And I would love to receive any feedback from you guys. Thanks a lot. And that's the end. Thank you.
I would like to thank everyone listening to my presentation about this important world issue. Hopefully, we can come together and make an impact ourselves.
It's not the end, it's just the beginning. Thank you for all my teachers and judges for listening to this presentation. Please help reduce air pollution. Let's start today. Thank you.
Thank you so much for listening to my argument on the importance of climate change.